YouTube, and happy Monday, y'all. Get in here, get in here, get in here, because today we're talking about the number one struggle when it comes to hair, and that's hair loss. So get in here, go get you some water, because you know when you with Miss Tanya, we're going to be here for a while. I got a lot to say. And I pray that the things that I say do not offend nor insult anyone, because I know that sometimes Miss Tanya says some things that may not be received properly. So I always apologize because I never mean any harm whatsoever. Listen, doing what I'm doing is not easy, which is not gatekeeping and getting on here and sharing the things that I'm learning with others, especially those of you that are on here, because I really don't know a lot of you. Yet I still get on here and I choose to share. Some things that I say and state may be inaccurate. I'm human, I'm not perfect, but I am definitely a holistic woman that has a passion to help others. I know a lot of people don't want to be helped. They act like they want to be helped, but they really don't want to be helped. So I'm only here for those that want help. That's not everybody. And those that want to learn and figure some things out together. A lot of individuals want to do things by themselves and on their own. I'm an only child, so I prefer to have company. So let's jump right in. Today's live. First, make sure you subscribe for my live. It's all about hair loss. Listen, this is something I know now. I've done the research that everybody is struggling with. I don't care what ethnicity you are, I don't care what age you are, and I don't care where you live or what style that you're wearing. You're noticing the hair loss. And listen, 100 strands a day is not normal. That means there's a problem with your hair. If you're losing 100 strands a day, myself or my clients are not losing that many strands. So I now realize that that is not normal and that we do have a big problem going on in the world today. So I would like to talk about all 8 different things that my research study has revealed that will pull your hair away from your head a lot quicker than it's supposed to come away. Because let me be clear, the hair coming from the head is a part of the hair life. There's 3 phases to our hair, and I'm not sure if we all know this. There's the anagen phase, the telogen phase, anagen, telogen, and the catagen phase. Those all mean, because those words used to confuse me, I'm sure they just confused you, but it means the growth phase, then it's the resting phase when it stays on your head, and then there is the what's called the shedding phase when the hair removes or leaves the head. But my research study showed that there's a lot of things that can break your hair and have it come away from the head a lot quicker than it was supposed to normally. And that's what we're about to talk about in this live today. So, within my research study, because this is something that, good morning, Queen. How are you, babe? Happy to see you. Thanks for joining. We're talking about hair loss, and this affects everybody, Queen. I don't care if you braid, I don't care if you do wigs, I don't care if you do natural hair care, I don't care if you do holistic hair care, I don't care if you do Brazilian blowouts, I don't care if you do protein treatments, I don't care if you're doing relaxers, if you're doing locks. I think I just covered all the approaches. Queen, did I miss anything? No matter what style you're offering or specializing in, we got hair loss problems with all of these. And now I know why. And guess why? Because you all are not drinking enough of the right kind of water. That's why. I now realize how many people are walking around dehydrated, thinking that they can live properly. Greetings, Rosas, without drinking enough water. Listen, this is the biggest problem that individuals are facing, is lacking the proper knowledge about proper hydration and not following the whole approach for hair retention is what this game that I'm in is all about now. Because another thing, you all, that I've had to really embrace about the research is that everyone's hair grows. That's just like farting. Everybody farts, okay, and burps. That's not something you can stop with a pill. I mean, there is some people that may believe that they can go to the store and get a pill that's going to make you stop farting. But there's some things that we can't control nor end or stop or stop. And that's hair growth. Cuz queens, so many, what's up Miss Johnson? Hi Miss Can or I can't be. I don't know if you're a man or woman, please forgive me. Um Queen, um, lost my train of thought, but what I was getting ready to get into, whew, my head is scratching. Today is wash day. So I'm gonna get this amazing new brush that I found. Because let me show you what I used to use. I was using this scalp brush. And you can see just like a toothbrush, you see when them teeth get to bending all in there, that's when it's time to replace it, which I did go to replace, but I found this is so much better because this one got way more teeth than this one. So this one's going to give you more repetition and more increased blood flow than this one is. Plus, this one you got to hold like this. So it's a different type of grip. Well, this one you get to hold ergonomically correct. And this one makes my head hot. So I know what that means. That means my blood is increasing. So this is my new scalp brush now. And see, this is the thing with Miss Tanya. You got to stay close to me because I'm like water. I'm constantly moving. And as long as I keep researching, I'm going to keep finding things that are better than what I might have told you last month. So, woo, this brush is so much better. And it feels so much better. My head never felt hot when I used this comb or this brush. So I got this one now. But listen, listen, listen. That's what's up, Campy. How come you didn't go with them? Are you going with them on vacation? All right, but listen, y'all, we got to talk about this hair loss thing because it's really bothering a lot of individuals. And we, I think, are not knowing what to do about it. So let me go back down the list of 8 different things that my research has revealed that causes your hair to come away from your head. And one of the biggest problems, everybody, is dehydration. Y'all are not drinking enough water. Somebody has told y'all that what, you don't need to drink enough water and that you're going to be fine without proper hydration? I'm sorry to tell you, but that's 80% of your problem is that you're not watering your body. Listen, 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 listen. Our bodies and the insides is just like a plant. Now, there's a lot of individuals that have fake plants because they don't know how to really get the real plants to grow. I now realize this is another reason why a lot of individuals end up wearing wigs and weaves and braids and going in with the fake hair because they notice that they're struggling to get their own hair to grow. And here's the thing, listen to me. Like I just said, hair grows anyway. We all see this, especially when we come out the braids. You see the new growth that has occurred at the scalp. But what's going on to them ends? Are those ends stretching out and growing? And it is there that I realize we have a problem. And I now identified the problem, and the underlying factor is the inside is not right. Listen, your insides is just like the dirt to a plant. And if you don't water the dirt properly and you're letting that dirt dry out, that plant is going to struggle because as soon as you let the dirt get dry, you're choking the plant, and now the plant's going to turn yellow. That's when you know that you ain't watering that plant, because that's what makes the plant turn yellow is when you're giving it either too much water or not enough water, because my horticultural skills are strong as well. There's a lot of individuals I can tell do not know how to grow plants. I have quite a few of them in my living room that I do grow. So I had to connect the two. um you can water my body any day. Well, that's what's up. Bring me your body then. Don't just be out here talking to be talking. Bring me your body and let me water you, because I'm gonna water you too, just like I water everybody else. But listen, everyone, so many individuals don't understand even the growth of a plant, which is why they struggle to grow plants. Because just like a plant, you got to stay consistent, you got to be patient, and you got to be committed in order to get hair to get longer. It's not a wish, it's not a prayer, it's an effort. Again, to get the hair to get longer, listen, everybody is born with what's called a maximum growth rate. If that wasn't true, everybody would have hair dragging on the floor if hair just grew uncontrollably. But we all know that that's not the case, right? So everybody is born. This is why some people notice, like, dang, my sister, she got hair past her shoulders, but mine only gets to my neck. That's because God made us all individually sound. Listen, even identical twins are not the same two individuals. I know because my mother is an identical twin, and her and my Aunt Pat are two totally different people. Telling you, two totally different personalities, ideas, goals, admirations, dreams. They are nothing alike. The only two things that are alike about them are their looks. Maybe their name was a little alike, but they're two totally different people. So that there proves that we're all different. Okay. So we all were born with a maximum growth potential. And you see this because once you cut your hair, you notice, no, I'm not going to say that. Let me back up. In addition to having a maximum growth rate potential, it also begins to decrease as you get older. It don't stay the same throughout life. I don't know why. I guess because we get old, but any woman over the age of, I can now say it, 50 and over, because now I'm 50 years old, agrees with me. We all agree that our hair is not growing as fast as it was growing in our 20s and 30s. And the only individuals that would argue this with me are those that are only 20 and 30 years old, because you have not lived long enough, like I have, to even get past your active years. Because everybody's hair grows fast in their 20s and 30s, but that begins to slow as you get over 40 and into your 50s. Greetings, everybody. Happy Monday. Hi, Vaughn. Hi, Aaron. Hi, y'all. How y'all doing? We're talking about hair loss today because men suffer hair loss too. This male bald pattern situation, I know why that's occurring. It's very evident why that's occurring because women have it too. So there's a women bald pattern going on too, and not just male bald pattern going on. It's in women's hair too. So I was just trying y'all to go over all of these things that the research has proven because oh, my hair is definitely growing. It is so much longer. My hair is growing. It's getting longer. It's getting longer. My hair is thriving. Woo, baby. That's because I had to follow my own approach and had to learn that I got to practice what I preach. Because I don't know, I thought I was the exception to the rule. I don't know what about us behind the chair that we think that we're the exception to all the rules and approaches, but we're not. We tend to think, oh, we don't have to get our hair done, and we try to blame the fact that we're so busy as to why our hair looks a hot mess or why we're in braids or in a wig or a weave and we're offering healthy hair care. We have to learn to practice what we preach because us older chicks that's really got the money, I'm nothing against them 20 and 30-year-old individuals, but I can't lie. Their lives are a little crazy. My life was crazy well, my life wasn't crazy in my 20s and 30s. I was married I got married at 25 and I stayed married till I was 35. So I was like a housewife. You know what I'm saying? We had bread, we was taking trips and going shopping, taking the kids to Chuck E. Cheese, you know what I'm saying, and Elages and the amusement park. So I see I had a different kind of lifestyle, but most 20 and 30-year-olds are struggling. And they're struggling with commitment. Always changing. I watch 20 and 30-year-olds change like a traffic light. Every other week, they are thinking of something different to do. That could be the reason and the cause of a struggle right there because you got to stay consistent to whatever it is that we're doing in life. And when it comes to hair care and retaining your hair, it's the same. It's the same approach. So, like I was saying before about plants, you got to follow the every step. You can't pick and choose on what you want to do to the plant and expect the plant to grow. There's so many individuals that just want to sit a real plant in a window and think that all you got to do is give it some sunlight and it's going to grow. Uh-uh. That's not the proper equation for growth for a plant. You got to make sure that that dirt is never drying out. You also got to make sure that the plant gets even sunlight. A lot of individuals tend to never understand the importance of rotating the plant and the purpose thereof and wonder why the plant is leaning or growing only on one side of the plant. That is because of the lack of proper and even exposure to the UV rays. And then in addition, you got to prune the plants. I've seen so many plants that people are just letting the dead leaves live. That not only makes the plant look ugly and crazy, but that deadness spreads and it starts to affect the rest of the plant. Listen, everyone, this same process happens to your hair. And I now realize nobody but Miss Tanya is on here really breaking all of this down for us. Listen, one thing you've never heard me tell you all to do is go swallow a biotin pill or smear growth serum across your scalp. I've tested both of those approaches, and I'm not going to say that it didn't do nothing, but I'm definitely seeing way faster hair retention results than ever. And listen, we used to take 10 biotin pills because we really thought that it was really working, and all it was doing was making our ankles swell. And I wondered why my ankles was swelling. And come to find out, it's because a biotin pill is a salt pill. We're not supposed to be intaking extra salt. You know what I'm saying? So I now realize that there are so many different components to hair retention so that you're able to notice your hair growth instead of noticing the hair loss. And I want to go over those. Greetings, everybody. Get in here. Get in here. Oh, Queen, my weekend was busy. I did, I forgot how many clients I did, but I did a whole bunch of clients this week. I do a lot every week. How many clients do you do every week, Queen? Let me see. I think I did 21 clients this past week and counting since Monday to Sunday because I had to do one more yesterday that I just didn't have the energy to get in Saturday because I do 5 clients every day. Queen, do you do 5 clients every day? Or how many clients do you normally serve? Because I did a lot. That's how my weekend was. And then I went up to the casino last night and I hit 4 deuces twice. That pays $100. And it only took $20. Look at my hair. I'm just tripping y'all about how my hair is sprouting and it's getting so full. It's actually even getting longer. And I've had to learn what it was what it was like, what am I not doing? And I realized that I was not staying consistent with my trims, letting my ends get all stupid dead. And once your ends get dead, they're so easy to snap and break. That's how most individuals end up losing their length retention ability because they are not trimming consistently. Watch it, Aaron. Yes, I'm always busy. That's one thing that I don't have a problem with is gaining new clients. I am like cracking on Google, and that's because I offer scalp care. Because everyone here in Denver, anyway, is suffering with hair loss like nobody's business. I've got alopecia issues I've never seen before that I didn't know was under these wigs. And now I know why women are wearing wigs and weaves. Because I had to ask some of my clients, why are you wearing these as much as you're wearing them? And women, Queen, are actually becoming, because I'm a nail tech, dang. How many clients still? As a nail tech, how many clients do you do every week? It don't matter what we do. We got clients and we offer services. How many clients you do every week? Just want to know. I used to do nails, but you know what, Queen? I noticed that I wasn't making as much money as I could make doing hair. Have you done that research yet? Because I used to like nails because I could sit down and do them, but my butt was slow at nails. So it used to take me about an hour and a half just to do a rebase, what we called a rebase, which is where you file down the outgrowth of the acrylic that I placed and then refill just that little bitty area right there instead of the whole nail. That used to take me like a whole hour and a half to do. And then rebases back when I was doing nails was like $13 or $15 for a rebase. And then it was taking me an hour and a half to do. I've always had this brain that Talk to me about that. Don't make sense, Tanya, because me, I don't know about you, Queen, but I did nails, hair, and I was waxing. You know what I'm saying? Because I was trying to exercise all three areas of my license. I was like, I ain't went to school for nothing. I'm about to get money in all these areas, right? So Miss Tanya was doing all three. And then I slowly started realizing, like, hold up. I don't have a lot of clients that want waxing. That was just here and there. And then it wasn't every client that wanted me to do their nails either. That was here and there. I noticed like how much money I was making doing hair. Like, whoa, I done made 5 times the amount I can make doing hair or doing nails. I also realized how thirsty my esthetician area of my license was because of all of them darn tools and accessories that you gotta buy. You gotta buy sticks, Q-tips, you gotta buy wipes and wax and the pot and all that extra stuff was just taking all my money. So I sat myself down one day and I said, Self, I'm gonna change my business name. Oh, that's what's up. Good job. Oh, you're smart, Queen. Being home based is the smartest way to run business. So many individuals think that like going to grab a suite is what's up, and it's not. It's very expensive. It's an extra $1,000 out my pocket every month to manage my suite. And they take that money out your account, whether it's in there or not. They get theirs. So at any rate, back to the origin of all the things that I've learned that man will take your hair out, and dehydration is one of them. Queen, how much water? I want everybody on here posting your weight, how many ounces of water you drink, and what kind of water. Go. Let's go. Get them thumbs going. How much do you weigh, Queen, Vaughn, Aaron, anyone else? Let's do some real educating here. Let's not waste space of this live. And let's do some real educating. Because I got a funny feeling that all of you are dehydrated. Because I can't find anyone that's hydrated like myself. I'm waiting. Want me to start? Let me check. Let me weigh myself real quick. Ooh. I'm 165. That's what's up, Vaughn. Now, you skipped one part. I asked for 3 different things, not 2. You just gave me 2, Vaughn. I need 3. Do you know what you forgot, Vaughn? But what is that? I need the ounces. I said ounces, not the statement. I said ounces. I want to know what your weight is, how many ounces you need, and what kind of water. Come on, Vaughn. Great job. But just like students, you didn't listen to the question. I have to do. There you go. Now, are you doing it? Now that you have the knowledge, Vaughn, are you? Oh, you just admitted you're not doing it. So you're living dehydrated. And that may not be a problem for you and your hair, because I know, like I just explained in the beginning, individuals like you, Vaughn, used to confuse me because I used to wonder, well, how his hair gets so long. You've been having long hair for a long time, Vaughn. I'm now not stupid. I've done the research. Most individuals that have inches past their backs, they've been having that length for years, because now I do heavy consultations with my clients to learn what really has been going on with the head before it gets to me. And Vaughn, we've never even had this conversation, but I'm definitely sure you've had that long hair for years. That stuff didn't just grow in a year or two. I'm smart enough now to know that to know better. Vaughn, can you just elaborate? How many years has your hair been long? And don't lie, because I know it's been more than 2. I know you ain't had short hair in a while. Because I know I'm smart now. You know what I'm saying? People can't trip me up no more with statements. I now did the research and I'm so empowered because once you do the research, you can no longer be misled or persuaded by inaccurate information. You don't know how often people try to talk slick to me and I have to slow them down and say, wait a minute, you just said da 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 da, and that's not true. And then the person I'm talking to, you can tell they're like, she caught that? Like, yeah, because you're talking to an educated individual. And most individuals are not used to talking to someone educated. So they're able to just misspeak and speak improperly without being corrected. So, Vaughn, are you getting in? I need you to start getting that in every single day. 80 ounces is not a lot of water. That's less than a gallon. Um, that's why I use these big old water bottles. Like this one right here. This is 80. Let me see. No, this is 77 ounces. So what I usually do in the mornings, I've already done it. You got to start every day with at least 32 ounces in the morning. I am not sure, but I drink 2 bottles of water each day. You're dehydrated, Aaron. Oh, you are extremely dehydrated. And that scares me about you, Aaron, because no wonder you be calling me crazy and a nut. Your pineal gland is decalcified. And that's one of the things that we don't understand that lack of water does. It affects your internal organs, and your brain is one of the 7 organs that needs water in order to function. A lot of individuals don't understand why they're overweight. You eat a lot of sugars and other foods that are sticking in your body because you're not drinking enough water. It's so easy now and to understand because I used to be an overweight woman too. This is why I can talk. I lived over 211 pounds the majority of my life before I understood the inside of my body and how it operates. And I did not understand how important water was until I don't know about y'all, but I sat with one of my white homies, the white man that I know is who educated me about proper hydration. And listen, nobody of color ever talked to me about drinking water. People of color only talked to me about drinking tea, coffee, and alcohol. Quick to want me to take a shot with them, quick to want me to go meet them at Starbucks or something and get some contaminated liquids with sugar and tap water and ice and all that stuff in it, which I would never drink. Never had nobody of color talking to me about my water intake. Why is that, everyone? That's what I thought. That's what I thought. You ain't new to it. Shit, that was 5 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So I used to think I would look at you before when I didn't have no knowledge, and I would think like, oh my God, his hair grows fast. Like, nah. You know what I'm saying? It done took you 5 years to get to that length. You know what I'm saying? And don't keep chopping it off, Vaughn, because you're gonna get caught looking once you get up into your 40s. Because again, so many individuals expect their hair to do the same thing that it's been doing in their past. And that's not the case. Even your skin changes as we get older. A lot of individuals don't know why they're suffering more bruises. The bruises ain't going away as fast. The cuts are not healing as fast as they used to heal when you was younger. That's because things like your collagen has depleted. That happens normally. Your let's see, the collagen depletes, your elasticity decreases in your skin. So a lot of people tend to think that, oh, I need to go get a peel or a procedure because I got a wrinkle. That's a part of life. You don't need no peel or a procedure. You're just getting old. So I've had to learn the same thing applies when it comes to our hair. And dehydration affects way more than just your hair. Let me go down the list. Dehydration will prevent your hair from stretching out beyond its normal growth ability at the time. Dehydration also gives you nightmares. Some of y'all don't know, and this is something I know that y'all don't talk about. Ain't nobody getting up posting about the nightmare or the dream that you had last night. Miss Tanya, I don't have dreams anymore. And that's one of the things that I noticed that I had all the time when I was dehydrated was nightmares, crazy dreams that sometimes would have me waking up like having to question the dream like, did that really happen? You know what I'm saying? That's when you know your pineal gland is decalcified, when you got crazy thoughts going through your brain. Your brain is not functioning properly because it's dehydrated. Let me keep going. The second thing that I know of that becomes affected from not drinking enough water, y'all, is your blood. I used to have high blood pressure when I was dehydrated, and I didn't even really understand, what does blood pressure mean? That means how easy or difficult your blood is passing through your arteries and your capillaries. And if you're dehydrated, you're going to feel the pain of that thick blood that still got to flow. But when you don't drink enough water, your blood gets thick. And once your blood gets thick, this is why women have cramps with their menstrual cycles. And this is also why anybody has a headache in their heads, because the capillaries are so small, you've let your blood get too thick to pass through it properly. So you feel it and it causes pain. I did not know that. Nobody of color broke that down to me before. I'm going to say that again. Nobody of color ever broke that down to me before. I had to go sit with my white boys to learn things like climate, biology, environmental, water. You know what I'm saying? Hydration. I had to go sit with a white boy, y'all. I love my white boys. I love my white girls because they've taught me more than any brown-skinned person has ever taught me. I don't mean to take it to the race like that, but it's true. Now, remember, I'm not racist. My grandmother, my father's mother, was a white woman, so I'm far from racist. I got more white girl in me than I got African American in me. Ugh, that's truth. So I'm far from racist. But my white grandmother helped me out way more in life than my brown skinned Indian grandmother did. My brown skinned Indian grandmother, she wanted me to go weeks without washing my hair. My white grandmother, she washed her hair every day and wondered why my white grandmama kept a head full of hair her whole life. Up until the day she died, grandma had hair. But my Indian grandmama going thin and bald like a mug. And now I know why. It's the mindsets of the two are totally different. My brown-skinned grandmother, I'm not sure what she thought, but I'm going to be honest, some laziness was involved with my grandmother. She didn't want to wash her hair that often. She would rather put some grease on it and throw it in a ponytail, which is what she did her whole life, and never really cared for her hair. She never really did any scalp detoxing. She never really trimmed her ends consistently, and wondered why she ended up going bald in her later years. But I now realize grandma never went bald. Grandma wasn't having hair loss issues. It's because grandma stayed on top of the care of her hair and didn't start forgetting about it and forgetting about it and forgetting about it. So I now realize I was raised with proper yin and yang. I feel sorry for individuals that only grew up with one culture, because with me being able to grow up with both cultures, I was given what's called the yin and the yang. And now that I've grown up, I've had the ability to decide, like, wow, this stuff really matters. It's a mindset thing. You know what I'm saying? Good question, Queen. I love them questions. I got your brain working, huh? All I can do is tell you the research I've done for my community. I was just talking to a goddess this morning about this. She lives in Cleveland. They have 75% humidity in their air this morning because I did the research and looked. They can go 6 to 8 weeks without a trim. Here in Denver, you can't play that here. I've done the research now. And I told her too, I used to get confused and would try to copy what people were saying that they can do in humidity and then try to copy it here in Denver. It don't work. It don't have the same result. So I've had to notice and realize that here in Denver, we ain't got all that humidity in the air here. We ain't got that kind of moisture. So it's every 14 days. If you want to retain what you have and then grow. The only individuals here in Denver that's not getting longer and longer and longer are those that are not in my chair. Facts. Even girls that got long hair are losing it like crazy, and they're getting thinner over time. Once they come to me, and here's another thing. I don't know how many of you have gone and got your hair done and had a picture taken of your hair before the style gets done? Queen, have you ever booked with anybody that has monitored the composition of your hair every time you go in to see them? Because I never did. I've sat with 50,000, wait, is that not 50,000, up teen stylists. I never had nobody take a photo of my hair every time I saw them. Never. So how are we supposed to even know what's going on with our hair if we're not monitoring it? That's the purpose, y'all, of getting an x-ray every time you go to the dentist. Do you notice that? Or do y'all go to the dentist? Because I know a lot of people don't be going to the dentist and wonder why their breath stinks. Look, I got a lot of clients that come in and their breath be on like fire. And I'm hoping that they brush their teeth, but they clearly don't floss. And if you're not flossing, don't wonder why you still got funky breath after you brush your teeth. And I always wonder why people got to chew gum. What you chewing gum for in the morning? That's probably because their breath is still stinking because they didn't floss. So now I realize that our hair is the same thing. Our head, if you really want to grow, you got to do all the steps. So many individuals think that hair care is all about just shampooing it or just detoxing the scalp or just trimming it. Nah, you got to do all of those. You have to detox and remove the scalp buildup, which increases blood flow. You got to do that, queen. Then you go and shampoo. But when you're shampooing, you got to exfoliate with a brush because using your fingers like this is just like using your fingers to brush your teeth with. It's not enough, especially when you know that your head has gone days without washing. You know your hands ain't enough. This ain't even enough, and we wash the body every day, but ain't nobody getting in washing with their hands. Nobody. So why did we think that fingers is enough in a human head that we know has gone days without being cleansed? So I've had to learn about retention. That's what I'm all about in my shop. I already know hair grows automatically, so I don't have to tell people that I am growing your hair. That shows right there that you don't know what you're talking about if you have to state that I'm going to grow your hair. Our hair grows anyway. So we got to knock that off and cut it out. What we need to learn how to do is retain our clients' hair. And you got to do the research with your climate. You also got to redo the research with your tap water. Because if you're dealing with hard tap water and a dry climate, you need MYWater and you need to be trimming your ends every 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And you got to find somebody that gives a difference and can show you that they know how to trim. Listen, there's so many individuals in this industry that thinks a haircut, like removing this much, they call that a trim, y'all. So you got to be careful out here in these streets. You have to ask for proof. Okay? Because I got mad proofs. Anybody can ask me for a proof of anything that I do, and I got the proof. I got mad videos to show it. I now realize that's the difference, clients. We have to stop just requesting a trim and start asking, do you have photos of a before and after trim? And in that photo, the hair should not be any shorter than it was in the before. That's a real trim. You will be able to see a difference, but that length is no shorter. That's a real trim, queen, because a lot of individuals is given the kind of trims that remove this many inches. I'ma be mad. I almost cussed. I ask you for a trim and you removed this much? Oh, I'm gonna be out at your car, queen, waiting on you to come out after you get done with the rest of your clients, because we need to have a conversation. Because I need to ask you, why did you cut off that much when I asked you for a trim? Because this is a thing, and there's so many sensitive stylists that have actually argued with me, and now I know why they're arguing, queen. And it's because they've never been trained on how to trim. So of course, they think that it's the same thing, right? Right. So it's another reason why y'all should be, look, the link is in my description. I've done my part, y'all. I've provided the proof. I'm not just running my mouth on what we need to do. I've created the training for us. My master class, my online hair and scalp master class is available, and it's in the description that y'all can buy. There's so many individuals, on YouTube that is just running their mouths, but they're not teaching nobody nothing. They have no classes that they're offering. They claim that they got the knowledge, but you're not teaching, you're not sharing the knowledge. So that's called a gatekeeper. And I don't like gatekeepers because those are the ones that act like they're helpful and act like they know a lot. Then why ain't you teaching what you know? Because anybody that knows a lot has a class to offer, right? Right. But so y'all be careful who you follow, who you involve yourself with, because there's a lot of what I call preachers, you know what I'm saying, in the industry. But ain't nobody really doing the work on the ground with their feet like I am, doing the research and offering the education, because I've done the research. But now I'm turning around and offering it to you all as a guide. Now, mind you, Miss Tanya ain't Trump, so I ain't creating laws or nothing. I just have an approach. And my approach, just like I demonstrated this morning, is constantly changing. I'm going to always search for better tools. So those that was rocking with me last year may still be thinking that I'm using this brush, but I'm not. I'm using this one now. It's so much better. Oh, so much better. You ain't lying. Hi, Megan. I love you too. Queen, you are so right. You are so right. And I watch so many individuals lose their length because they're not trimming. Even girls that have what's called high density, they have a belief that their hair is, no matter what they do, they can braid it, wig it, do whatever, not trim their ends, not detox the buildup off, and that what is going to forever get longer. That's not true. So I just want everybody to understand. Thank you, Erin. I love you. I really do. I wish I could meet you one day and see you in person, because I really, really, really appreciate your acknowledgments and compliments. And let's be clear, y'all. This is how my hair looks when I get up in the morning. It used to look real Afro nappy-ish, real frizzy and big and kinky. And a lot of women, I think that that's attractive. It's not. You look crazy when your hair is all frizzy and kinky and not straight and smooth. Oh, I'm different. I don't like that look. I know a lot of women do think that that is a good look, but it's not. So let's get back to the origin, which is hair loss. So I just wanted to come on to do some things. I'm gonna clean my blow dryer now for you all. Because like I said, hair loss is really bothering a lot of individuals. Listen, my youngest participant is 21 years old, and she was already beginning to lose all of her hair in the nape. She ain't got no hang time in the back of her head, and was beginning to lose her edges. And it's because nobody had really taught her about how to retain her hairs, and um, she was using the wrong approaches, like going too long without washing again, going too long without getting the next trim. No one was caring for her scalp prior to coming to me. Nobody was working with her at like how to wrap her hair or anything. Like I do all that with my clients. And that's another thing. Do you know how many, Queen? Do you know how many individuals is booking a silk press and do not know how to wrap their hair? And listen, if your scarf is popping off your head at night, you don't know how to wrap, because those that know how to wrap, my scarf never pops off overnight. So I then realized all these problems that I didn't realize was occurring until I did the research. And now that I've done the research, ooh, I am blowing up. I'm now known as Colorado's premier hair growth specialist. My business is no longer categorized as a hair salon, which is a flex. So I got all kind of individuals that are struggling with hair loss is the struggle, booking with me left and right. So if you all don't have a Google page, y'all missing out, because I get all kind of calls. I have to even decline most of them, because some of them are calling me for just a one-time silk press. I don't know what clients think, that a one-time silk press, that's a waste of your money, because that's like going and getting a set of nails one time and you don't go back. We all know you got to go back. So I don't know why clients think that they can just come hop in a chair for a silk press one time. Not with me, though. You can, though. I did add the MyWater experience to my booking menu for those that really don't live here in Denver. I have a lot of clients that fly here to Denver, and they be coming here to book with me. They be on other business, but they be like, I want to go see Tanya while I'm in Colorado. So I allow them to book that service because now I'm very clear with what I offer. I tell people, oh no, if you can't come back, ain't no sense in wasting my time and money because that's just like going to get your nails done one time. You got to go back and get it done again. So with my hair and scalp restoration program, you got to commit to at least 4 sessions in order for me to prove to you that I've truly restored your hair and scalp. I can't do it in one session. That's a misconception, and that's for hair styling. But when you are hair caring, you got to do things like rebook the client before they leave, just like your dentist rebooks your next session before you leave the dentist office. All I've done is decided to copy the dentist business model, and now I'm balling. I ain't never going back to following the beauty school or the you know what I'm saying, the stylist approach of having like 15 different services on your menu. All of them are priced at $50 or less. That's the formula for struggling. I've created a formula and an approach, not just with my holistic business strategies, but for those that sit before me in my chair, as well as my own hair. And I'm now prepared to share it with all of you. I'm now prepared to teach and train any of you. And I know most of you are not interested in learning anything like Mr. Aaron. All you like doing, I can tell, is just getting on here and just listening to me run my mouth, right? But there are individuals, Aaron, that are really, really struggling with their hair. There are individuals out here that really don't understand why so many strands are coming out in their comb and brush. There's a lot of individuals that are not understanding why their hair is not getting any longer than the current state that it's in. There's a lot of individuals that are struggling and they're slowly coming to me. They're starting to reach out to me. I'm getting all these new followers on Instagram now. A lot of stylists are starting to follow me, which I love because I'm now realizing, uh-oh, these are the ones that need help. And I'm going to help them the best I know how because not too many other people on here are taking time out to help another stylist. I'm helping multiple stylists. I got Miss Tamika in North Carolina that I'm mentoring. I mentor Vaughn. I mentor Miss Latoya down in Houston. I mentor Miss Nakia down in Arizona. Miss Ya down in Arizona. Miss Hair Ministry in Georgia. I mentor her as well. Just picked up a new mentee in where did she tell me she was Cleveland, Ohio. Just met her, Miss Ray Sean, this morning. Um, so yeah, things is vamping up. I'm starting to attract those that really want to make a difference, that really want to learn, and that's not everybody. I have already ran into a couple individuals that don't want to learn nothing. They want to stay wallowing in their current position, which is fine, but man, that's not me. I'm steadily trying to elevate. I'm trying to get to the highest ground possible, and I'm not scared to do the work. And I think others that are watching me do the work, I'm inspiring them to do the work too. That's all God wanted me to do was inspire you all. My rap just won't stay up. Stay up? What you mean stay up, Vaughn? I gotta go pay my rent now. Pay your rent? Aaron, today is like what's today? You're supposed to pay your rent by the 3rd. Aaron, we may need to talk. You should not be paying your rent this late in the month. That's due on the 1st, Aaron. You might have to share my holistic financial strategies with you. Sounds like we need to help you manage that moolah a little better. Vaughn, I can send you my tutorials. I just sent it to a young lady down in Houston. Houston is really on my tail. Houston got some mindsets. They ain't scared to learn down in Houston. Uh, Other individuals, they seem like they're scared to learn. Why are people scared to learn more new stuff? Does it make you feel uncomfortable? I'm noticing what's going on in the world. Like a lot of stylists are sensitive and timid. A lot of stylists seem to think that their quality is high when it's low. Um, and I also understand that a lot of stylists are trying to hustle my industry, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. You all know that I'm old school, and I'm very serious about what I do. So I'm now prepared to start like cleaning house. Like, if you're not serious about what you're doing behind the chair, get out the kitchen and go, sell paparazzi or something. Because what you're doing is you're messing up the industry. Because the individuals that are really struggling are the clients that you're doing this stuff to. And the clients are feeling like they're wasting their money to go get their hair done, which is why so many individuals choose braids or a weave, a sew-in, or a wig. Because I think in their head, they're saying, like, I'm not about to waste my money and pay all this money and then wake up the next morning and my hair is messed up. So the real only thing that lasts is some braids, a sew-in, some micro tips or whatever they're doing now, or something that you've added to your hair. I now know why. It's like, oh, snap, you're struggling with your real hair. That's the only time we run to those alternative options is when we're struggling. Me and you both, me and you both. It falls by the time I get my scarf. What falls? Your hair? You're not being clear, Vaughn. You're typing what I call fractional sentences. It's a fraction of a sentence. It's not completed. What falls by the time I get my scarf? Your hair? Vaughn? The 10th. Oh, the 10th. Today is the 10th. Yeah, Aaron is paying mad late fees. Aaron, how much you paying in late fees, pimping? That bothered me. I be getting on my kids. Y'all know I got 3 adult children. My oldest daughter is 32. My middle son is 29. Then my young cub, my baby, is 25 now. No, he'll be 25 this year. He's 24 now. And I have to get on them about paying their rent late. So, Aaron, I'm gonna have to get on you about paying your rent so late. Like, your landlord or your leasing office do not like you, and they trying to figure out how to get rid of you because you're a problem. I hate people when they pay late. I hate that. It's like, dang, the first is coming every month. I tell my kids that. So why don't you get prepared for it? You know what I'm saying? Make sure it's paid on time. Be responsible. You know what I'm saying? Because you're creating what's called a bad habit. Do wigs really damage your hair? They can. They've been known to, yes, because women like to glue them to their foreheads. Wigs are not supposed to be glued to your forehead, queen. And I don't know who started that mess and foolery, but you're not supposed to be gluing wigs to your forehead. The whole purpose of the wig is to take it off. And I don't know why young girls are wearing wigs. Wigs are for old women and bald-headed people that ain't got no hair. And I'm so shocked when women come into my salon and they go to rip the wig off and you got a head full of hair. It's like, what do you have a wig on for? Queen, why do girls wear wigs and they got a whole head full of hair? Wigs was designed for bald-headed people. Huh? Hi, Life with Audrey Sunshine. Queen, can you help me out with that? Why do young girls with a head full of hair, why are they wearing wigs? Help me out, somebody. Can somebody answer that question? And I mean long hair. Once I get them out, their hair is past their shoulders. Why are you braiding that up? Why ain't you wearing it? Really do what? You should have been more complete questions. Do people really yada, yada, yada at your shop, salon? Because while I'm on here talking, I've made a statement probably 3 minutes ago that you're, I think, commenting on. So by the time I get the question, I don't know what you're talking about. So you got to pose, Queen, the question a little bit more thoroughly, way more thoroughly. Because do people really do what at my salon? And I don't have a salon. I have it's a private practice is what I run. It's a private suite and I'm a hair replacement service. I'm not a salon. I don't do traditional salon services. You can't book hair color with me. You can't book no braids with me. You can't book a sew-in with me. You can't book a Brazilian blowout. You can't book no protein treatment, no keratin treatment, no hot oil treatments, no locks with me, no hair color. I don't offer any of that. Rip off wigs. Oh, I didn't mean that literally because women don't properly wear wigs. You don't know how many individuals come into my salon for session, or excuse me, I just said it, into my private practice for session one, and there's no cap on the hair. They just putting the wig on top of their hair. That there alone is what causes the damage. So to answer your question, Queen, it's not the wig itself. It's who's wearing it improperly is what causes the damage. But the wig itself is a very safe, what I call smart alternative solution. But I don't know who started gluing the weft to the forehead. That causes massive hair loss in the edges. And I'm not sure who decided to start wearing them all day and all night. You're only supposed to wear a wig like for a very short time frame, and then you're supposed to take it off as soon as you get home. So it's the behavior of the wigs or the way that the wigs are being worn is what's damaging. Same thing with braids. Same thing with heat. So many people think heat's damaging. Heat is not damaging. If that was the case, I'd have a job because I don't just use these plug ups, these at home tools. I use a Marcel iron in my private practice and nobody suffers heat damage in my chair. And I don't even use any heat protectant. So I've just busted all these marketing myths and ploys. This is why my clients are so intrigued and impressed with me and how I'm able to make the money that I'm making because I have found an approach that is really working. It's really changing my clients' lives, and they're now falling back in love with their hair again. It's not shedding and falling out anymore. And my holistic approach to what's called restoration is minimizing the hair loss. Once we can minimize the hair loss, now your growth is noticeable. Anybody that feels their hair is not growing, you've got hair loss going on. And I always say, you see it. It's all over your clothes. It's all in your bathroom sink. You're not replacing those strands that you're losing. We're not lizards. So as soon as you lose a strand, the next one don't just grow in like this. As Vaughn just explained, it takes years for our hair to get longer. So, man, I did not understand all of this when I was a stylist because beauty school only really gets you to styling. You don't care about the scalp when you're styling. They didn't even train us on scalp care in beauty school. Somebody tried to tell me that the other day that they got trained. No, you didn't. It was just spoke about. You read about it in the book because we first of all we practiced on mannequins the whole time you were in the classroom. So of course there was no scalp care included. All we learned how to do was style the hair, roller set it, cut it off, what else? What did we curl it, flat iron it, braid it maybe. We didn't get taught how to braid in beauty school when I got to school. But it's no scalp care involved. And then I didn't realize that trimming is not taught in beauty school, and nobody has been trained on how to trim unless you've taken my training because beauty school don't teach it. And I can't find nobody else offering a trimming class. Hey, it's in my masterclass, y'all. If any of y'all would like to take a virtual training, I now offer my online virtual training classes, and I've launched my first hair and scalp restoration masterclass on a Hispanic young lady on how to give smooth, wavy, flowing hair without using a round brush, no conditioner used. I demonstrate the trimming and what you do when you trim compared to what you do when you cut. It's two totally different processes. If any of you would like to learn it, purchase the masterclass. And you can then study at home. You can take it at your own pace. You can watch it more than once. They're only $99, which is super, super cheap in order to learn how to detox the scalp. I demonstrate how to shampoo her hair. I demonstrate the use of MYWater beauty solution and how to use it on her hair properly. I then show how I blow her out without using a round brush. I use a pick instead. And then how good her hair looks. Then I go through the trimming, not hair cutting. Listen, none of the clients that join my program want a haircut. They don't want to chop. I ask them very seldomly, does a woman say, remove the holes? I had a young lady want to do that Saturday night, and she's young. Us older chicks, we don't want to cut our hair shorter at all because we already noticed that we got an issue retaining our length. So we're not trying to sign up for inches being cut off. I'll say it again, only 20 and 30-year-olds are cool with being blunt cut across the back and leaving with shorter hair. That ain't what an older woman wants. I've done the research. So see, also in my trainings, I make Everybody understand. Now, don't feel sensitive, Queen, because I don't know how old you are. But when it comes to my sector, which is hair from behind the chair, you don't want no 20 and 30-year-olds as your clients because they have the hardest times staying consistent because their lives is all different. You know what I'm saying? My 20 and I got a few 20-year-olds that are committed and are consistent and that are patient. Most 20 and 30-year-olds, like I mentioned earlier, too busy changing like a stoplight. So their consistency is extremely inconsistent, and that's what causes all of these struggles to ensue. I remember you telling me that. Thank you for that, teaching me that heat not damaging. Yeah, nah, a lot of stuff. A relaxer ain't damaging. So many people trying to accuse a topical product of causing cancer. First of all, you clearly don't know what cancer is. I've told y'all I've had stage 2 cancer and I know exactly what cancer is, how I got it, where I got it from. Some of you wonder why I only drink water. I used to drink pop and teas and sweet drinks and taking pills and vitamins, thinking that they were healthy for me, and had to realize, like, whoa, that's how you get cancer. You know what I'm saying? So these products are not the problem. These tools are not the problem. It's the mindset utilizing the tool and the product, which is the problem of doing the things wrong, period. I tell everybody there are, that there's this misconception. A lot of stylists are like, well, although I'm doing it wrong, there's more than one way to doing things. Not really, not to do it right. So yeah, you can do things a different way. You're gonna get all the wrong answers. But if you want the right answers, you gotta follow the formula, the steps already created well before your time that provides you with the right answer. I've had to learn this, you guys, with math. I don't know about you all, but I struggled with math because I was always wanting to change the directions and the steps because I didn't feel that I had to do every single step. Well, that's why I kept getting the wrong answer. God sent me through that to get me now here to this day to respect formulas. And I got a bomb formula that I've created that works for me and my clients. And it works for me. My hair is thriving. It's growing. It's not getting shorter. It's getting fuller. And it's because I now practice what I preach. Shoot, I go get my ends trimmed every other week now. No exceptions to that rule. I just told my daughter, I said, I'm going to stop waiting on her because we was trying to do our hair at the same time. But she does the twist little things and she does the real long extensions down her back. We're not on the same timeline because she leaves hers in a lot longer because I do my hair every other week. So nonetheless, I just decided, like, Deja, I can't wait on you. I need to get mine done when it's on time for my hair. And now that I'm doing so, I got length back here now, and it's touching. Oh. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that one? I got flickage now behind my back. Wait, I'll do it. Listen, when y'all cut my hair in November, you couldn't even see the back. It was kind of like this. Y'all remember when I first cut my hair in November? I don't know if y'all seen it, but that's how my length was looking in the back. But now, I'm so proud of myself. All right, so let's move on. I would like to demonstrate how to clean the Silverbird. This is what you need to do with your Silverbird in order to never have to buy another one. If you don't do what I'm about to show you, your Silverbird is going to blow out, it's going to burn out, and you're going to have to go buy another one. So in the back, this is called the filter, and every blow dryer has one. And I know that the stores, beauty supply stores, don't got no education on all the stuff that they selling us. Beauty school didn't teach us how to manage and maintain the blow dryer. They just gave us one in our kits and showed us how to use it. But they did not teach us how to manage the blow dryer. So for the Silverbird, at any rate, this back here is called the filter, and this top comes off. Inside is the filter. This little situation right here. This is what allows the motor to breathe. So if you're not cleaning, just like the heaters in our houses, I know a lot of individuals and don't clean their filters and wonder why they sick all the time because you're blowing all them pathogens back into your house. But this filter protects the motor in there and keeps it clean. You see that right there? That's the heating element in the motor. This filter needs to stay clean. You see how clean my filter is? I've seen some people's blow Silverbird because I be paying attention to different stuff when I be lurking in people's videos. And I'd be like, oh my gosh, she ain't cleaned her filter in forever or never have cleaned it. But if you're not cleaning this little filter, it's going to blow out. It's going to clog and suffocate your motor, and it's going to overheat and burn out. So when you remove this, you know what I'm saying, or do a little flicky poo and get all those hairs out. Then you replace it, okay? And then you put your screen. Make sure this stays clean as well, because a lot of times the air from the blow dryer, the sucking motion from the fan in here will suck hairs into the screen. So make sure that you're also cleaning out your screen. It should be clean like that with no hairs in it. And make sure that you're keeping your filter clean as well. This should be done every week. And look, I got residue in there. Do y'all see that white stuff in there? So what I like to do is just take a brush and just brush. Y'all see? Look, y'all see all that coming out of there? Let me show you. You see all that? You got to get that. You got to take care of your tools. Or else you're going to be running to the beauty supply, spending all your profits on buying another blow dryer. So, see that? You got to get all that out of there. Nice and clean. Now you can even see the actual fan in there. You see that in there? Ooh, you can see that fan. That's how you take care of your blow dryer. Now, once you clean it, you put the little situation back on there, and then you put the woodamajiggy back on there, just like this, and it twists and locks like this. You have to go backwards and watch. Click, and then it's on there. Okay, that's how you clean the Silverbird. Now, would y'all like to watch me show you how to clean your titanium plates? Because Miss Tanya got all, no, I'm not showing y'all that. I'm gonna make that a video for my members because I got a member. I have somebody that has joined. Do y'all know I got memberships? Well, you should look at them because in addition to me going live, I'm now starting to do exclusive educational videos like how to clean your flat irons, how to clean your blow dryer, how to clean your scalp detoxing combs, how to clean your scalp the easiest way to clean your scalp brushes. I got all those gems that'll be coming to my members only my memberships only for those members. So if you would like to really learn, because I only share certain things on this here live, I don't share everything. Because I got classes and educational platforms. So I like to just give y'all a fraction. If you're smart, you know this is what you should do when you become an educator. You don't give everything away. The real gems are in my videos for my members. So head under this video. Do y'all see that join button down there? All you got to do is click it and you'll be able to see the different packages that I offer. My VIP, my holistically VIP package, that's going to get you access to my videos, access to my lives, because we are going to start categorizing these videos based on my memberships and who's joining which package, okay? That can cause a fire. That is correct. That is correct. No, you got to make sure you join, Queen. You got to join my VIP, holistically VIP, and I will do a video. Actually, I'll do that tonight. Also, y'all, tune in tonight after 6 p.m. I have the cutest video that I'm uploading. I have my newest person I'm mentoring, which is my granddaughter, Yaya. She's only 4, and she already knows how to 2-strand twist. I just trained her on how to put the rubber band on the end, and it was so funny because she's so intrigued. So she's going to be my new little buddy here on YouTube, and I think you guys will definitely enjoy her. Down, so click the join, Miss Queen. Look under this video, and you should be able to see all of those buttons where you see the like, share, Scroll and you'll see join. Click on join and you'll be able to review my 3 membership packages. I got one for $3.99 and that's per month, you guys. I then have another one, I think don't quote me, it's like $12 or $13 a month. Then I got one that's $24.99 a month. That one for $24.99 a month, listen, you guys spend more on, let me think of something I know y'all buy. Y'all spend more on pop each month than that. You know what I'm saying? More money than on pop than each month you spend more money on pop. So you definitely can invest into supporting me and gaining the exclusiveness because you'll also be able to reach out. There's like a chat box or whatever. And so you'll be able to ask me specifically what it is that you want to learn. Okay, and I'll be doing those videos and they'll be for members only. We just did one yesterday. It was a highlight of me talking in my vehicle, breaking some stuff down. So only those that join my membership package are going to have access to that video. And it's so dope because once you join, YouTube will send you an email. You then go, I don't see it. Vaughn, need your help. I see a different view than you guys do on my end. So I'm not sure. When I'm watching someone's live, I can see their stuff below. Can't you see like the title of this video, Queen? I'm wondering what you see. Thanks for liking the video. I do see y'all. Thanks for showing up. Who's liking the video? Because I want to give y'all's props. Oh, heck. And then I also have to decide what it is I really want to share on this side as well. And I've also realized that my YouTube channel, I think I want this to be the educational platform to help us with our hair. So whether you do hair or not, because we need the most help, those that stand behind the chair. And I'm going to just give you a little pointer. If you're behind the chair, please go get some help. Quit trying to do your hair yourself. I know that we think that we're enough, but you're not. Just like people that think that they're enough with their teeth. You got to go see a dentist every 3 months to get the thorough cleansing because you can't clean your teeth thoroughly yourself with just a toothbrush. I highly recommend, and I say the same thing about our hair. Look, even thank you, Queen. I'm not sure. Maybe once the live ends, you'll be able to see it. I do not know. I mean, I don't know what I just did. Hold. Oh, I like that. Money. Wait, hold on. I hit something oh, so guess what? So I can show y'all. Oh, Queen. Vaughn, y'all, I just learned something. Oh, I can start. Can y'all see this? I didn't know I could do this. Can y'all? Hold on, I can't see in the comments. Can y'all see this woman's head? This is one of my clients. She had locks. Look, I can talk about it. I can talk about my clients to y'all. This young lady, she got tricked into thinking that locks was going to do her some justice, and it took out she got alopecia here, she got alopecia here, she got a spot up here, tore her hair up. She's been in my chair now for about 2 years, and look, she's got length now. Can y'all see this? Let me show you what I do to her. So this is the other side. This is dope. This is how I curled her. This was the other side. Now let me show you this other side. See? Told you she had a lot of alopecia going on in here. But this is showing how I try to style every scenario, no matter how thin the hair is and how severe the hair loss has become. I have a gift to style. You know, that's why I was retired as a stylist, because I've mastered all that. I know how to make a head that is so thin that anybody else would feel that they got to cut and shave. You don't know how many videos I've watched, y'all, where a stylist felt that if she came in with this scenario, that they got to cut all this off just because she's got holes here. That's not what you do when a client's in restoration. You leave it alone. Well, you ask the client. She don't want all that. She's proud that she's finally got strands that have gotten to her ear. Now, most individuals in the industry, they've been brainwashed to believe that, oh, that you can't leave that like that. You got to cut all that off and cut way up here just because she's got these holes down here. No, no, no. So at any rate, that's how she left me. That's the other side. And that's the other side. Now check it out. Once I comb it out, that's how she left me. That's how she walked out. And let's look at this other side. Ooh, she don't even really look like she got that many problems. The way I styled it and the way I did the swoop behind her ear covered up the balding that she has here. And then by me making the part where I did, I'm robbing from the top to add to the sides. Ooh, y'all, I can show y'all all these clients. Wow. Let me show y'all something. This is a before. Oh, you can't see it. Let me see something. Ooh, hold on, y'all. Let me figure out how to do that again. Oh my God, y'all. We done started something new. Ooh-wee. Here's another young lady. She's in her 20s. Beginning to lose her hair. You see the thinning occurring in her ends? She's noticing that she's beginning to lose her density, which is why she booked. This girl cares about her hair because she's young and she already knows that this thinness should not be happening in her ends and that it should look just like the rest. But boom, let me show you what I do to her. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, MYWater is killing it in the salon. Let me show you another angle. Ooh, beautiful. Listen, I ain't never been able to feather hair, black hair like this unless it was weave. But I'm now able to make it feather like this. And she ain't got no relaxer. I didn't use no conditioner, no protein, no keratin, no heat protectants. And look at her. Let me show you another angle. Woo! And see this halo right here? This is what MYWater provides. It gives you a sheen in your hair. We call it a halo because everyone has it. Let me show you another client. This is how she walked in. This is her raw photo. Again, these are the photos we take to monitor this area down here. Now, a stylist that has not taken my training, she's going to chop way up here across here because of this area that's thin. You got to check. She doesn't want this taken off because this is a part of her growth ability. So I show my clients this, and I always ask them, do you want this part down here cut off? And I always say, you're going to be shorter. Your length is going to be way up here at this line. And every client says no. So then I did cut a little bit off that you're unable to see. Hold on, sorry, but this is how she left, y'all. Hold on. This is how she left because she doesn't like her hair bone straight. So I do this little curl thing that she likes because she loves maximum body and she loves the way I curl it. I don't like that. I think it's messy, but hey, I'm here to do what my clients want me to do, not what I want to do. But I did not know, y'all, that I could do this. Oh, I like this. Hold on, but now I got to figure out how to take it off. Oh, my membership My members only videos are about to be dope. I just learned something. Let me hit some of these other buttons. Retouch on. They got filters on here. Oh, snap. So some people be on here faking the funk like they got beautiful skin. Because now it's off. Did I turn differently? Do I look different now compared to now? That's crazy. Okay, so I just learned some of these buttons on here. Let me click some other stuff. Thank you, Allie. I think you're gorgeous too. Chat filter. Top messages. Show most messages with potential spam removed. Ooh, show all. Show every message, including potential spam. Fan funding. Super chat, super stickers, channel memberships, and gifting. Okay. Oh, I don't like that. Hold on, y'all. I'm learning. Oh, snap. Look. Hold on. Just give me a second, y'all. Oh, so I can hide all y'all's messages. I just learned something else. So I can restrict the messages because y'all know that I've admitted that I have a hard time staying focused by reading y'all's comments and trying to keep what's on my mind focused. I can turn y'all off. I love I love it. I love it. And then I can just come in here and turn it back on. Oh my God. I love this, y'all. Oh, I love this. Ooh, I'm learning. So I'm about to be able to teach my mentees even more. Hold on. All right, so the community moderation participant mode. Oh, I'm about to block off. Only people that can comment are those who have followed your channel for a set amount of time, can participate and send messages. Oh, snap. This is tight. Y'all see that? Tanya Does Hair has turned on subscribers only mode. Only channel subscribers can send messages. Queen, send me a message. Oh, I love this. I just leveled up this channel and gave you all privilege. Ooh, I love when somebody gives me a privilege. You all now have privilege. You have to be subscribed in order to leave them send me a message. I love it. Oh man, this is great. Can we do roll call? Tribe. Tribe. Y'all know what to do when I yell tribe. I love these settings. I wonder what this do. Start a Q&A. Oh, snap. How often do you trim your ends? Luna! I get so excited when I see my tribe checking in. Can y'all see this message, this question? Because I'm having fun. I'm learning some stuff. We about to make my lives even more lit. Oh, wait, my fault. I was supposed to hit this button. Can y'all see it? Oh, this is gonna be so fun. Drag here to end Q&A. No, you can't see nothing. What does it say? I get so intrigued when I learn something new. Y'all, can y'all answer it? Y'all answer my question because I just started a Q&A. I do mine every 14 days. How often do you trim your ends? Yes! Now answer it. This is gonna be so much more engaging. Can you like click on it? or what is it allowing you to do, Queen? This is really fun. Queen, is there anything you want me to do, show, say, talk about? Can you answer it? I'm trying to figure out how it works now that I did it. Can you click on it or something or anything? Lula, can you click on it and answer it? Like, is it allowing you to type your answer into the question? Now I want to know, how does it work? Because I've never seen this on anyone else's live before. Can y'all try to answer it? Put in, I don't know. You don't have to answer it. Hello, can you please ask Stella to be my girlfriend and we can go from there? Christian, you got issues. You clearly ain't drinking enough water to come on and ask that kind of question. 2 times a week, Vaughn. And you doing it yourself? That's right. I'm not here to discourage you, but I sure don't know. Uh-oh, hold on. I got to remove Mr. Christian. Give me a second. I thought I put this on a different type of setting. But he likes to be rude, so bye, Christian. I don't know why people don't know me by now, y'all. Y'all ain't told them what it is when they get up in here? That they can't come in here disrupting my live like that? That they just gonna get removed? Miss Tanya don't tolerate none of that. Huh. Thank you, Miss Lula. I'm gonna figure it out. Well, I took it off. Let me do another one. Hold on. Let me do a poll. Okay, I'm doing another question, y'all. Hold on, because I'm going to see if y'all can answer this one. Hold on. I don't even know where that one went. I just tried to start a poll, y'all, and it was another. Okay, something's happening. Whoa. 3 of y'all just did something. Hold on, y'all. I gotta learn. I'm learning. Oh my God, it worked. It worked. I just did a poll and I asked, do you shampoo your own hair? 75% of you said yes, 25% said no. I love it. Thank you, Lula. Okay, so I'm gonna do the polls. Works better. Oh, this is gonna be so bomb. So now I can tell my team I done figured out how to make my members only videos even more interactive. I can pose polls. I can pose a poll. Thanks, y'all, for doing that. Oh my God. Okay. I'm about to end it, y'all. I'm gonna end it. Oh, snap. Look, y'all can see can y'all see what I'm seeing? I love this. Oh, I love this. This is dope. I am feeling like it's Christmas up in February today. Hey, who is y'all rooting for the Super Bowl? I didn't even watch it. I heard that Kansas City got embarrassed. Just goes to show, honey, whoever is the best, don't stay the best forever. This is so dope, Miss Lula. I'm so excited. Now I'm about to really vamp it up with my members only videos. Oh, it's going to be so much better than what I've been doing on here. All right. Anybody need me to? Thank you, Lula. Any questions? Anything? I want you all to know, remember, check back after 6. I got a video going up of me and my granddaughter, of me training her on how to 2-strand twist and add a rubber band. I went and got her a mannequin yesterday, and she was so excited. I've bought major toys for her that cost big money that she really could care less about. She was excited about the mannequin, so I really do believe I have a mini me. And I'm going to start exemplifying and demonstrating her ability and how I inspire her. And she's only 4. Also, the weather is changing, and those of you that know me, that's been rocking with me for longer than a year, you know I love to fish. So she's ready. Last year, summer, I started training her on how to fish, and she caught her first fish. I'll never forget it. It was so exciting. So she's not afraid to touch the worms or nothing. So this summer, I'm gonna teach her how to actually bait her pole. I'm gonna teach her how to put the worm on properly. I'm gonna teach her also how to take the fish off because I was doing that myself. So it's gonna be new content, something to keep us intrigued and something to expose to you all because I also can teach you how to fish. There's a lot of different things that I do in my lifestyle that I'm very good at. Fishing is one of them. I tell everybody when I go, you're going to catch a fish because I have a lot of experience. I know where to go. I know how to find the fish. I know the best bait to use. I know how to bait the hook because my dad thinks that you can just put a worm on any. He just be wrapping it around. I'm like, Dad, there's madness to everything. So I'd be trying to tell him that you got to hook it on a certain part and then you got to hook it again and then you got to hook it a third time so that the tail is hanging off. He thinks he can do it his way and wonders why I'm always the one catching all the fish. Just like gambling, he'd be wondering, Tanya, how do you be knowing which machines to sit at? Every machine you sit at, it hits. Dad, it's a madness to everything. And I'm truly appointed and anointed. So I think that anything that I do, God provides favor to me because I'm anointed and it goes well. Just like poker. He used to play poker at the casino all the time. And now that I've practiced playing poker, I done got good at it. I hit 4 deuces twice in one day. Dad was like, dang, Tanya, that's not easy to do. I was like, I know, and I did it twice in one day. All glory to God. All glory to God, because I can't do none of this without God. So this summer is going to be dope. I'll have so many different educational videos for my members only. So make sure y'all join one of my packages so that you can get fed. Oh my gosh, do you know everything, me and you? I don't know everything. I just know a lot of things, is what I say. But no, I don't know everything. Just like I did not know that this brush was better than this one. I didn't know that. Somebody turned me on, and I was like, yeah, shout out to ya. Facts. She's the one that sold me this brush. And I was like, I'm not using that because I use this one, because I got caught up in that natural mindset. But I did the holistics and I ain't been right since. Like, girl, this brush is fire. Whew. Y'all got to get you one. If y'all want the link, y'all got to just text me. Text me and I'll give you the link. So I forgot to include this link in the description to this live because this is a new one. And it gives you volume too. Ooh, it feels so good. My God. Great. All right. Hi, Connie. I'm getting ready to get off of here, y'all. I've reached my hour and a half. Thanks for hanging out with me. What do I got to do today? Nothing this morning. I'm just relaxing this morning. I had to do a client yesterday. But I am going to do a video for my Holistically VIP members on how I clean and keep my titaniums clean. Because let me tell you something, alcohol don't work. What else was they saying to use? I've seen girls try to use relaxer on a YouTube video. That didn't work. I seen somebody try to use some nail polish remover. That didn't work. And then I seen somebody try to use some vinegar. I tested that. That didn't work. I tried baking soda. That didn't work. Nothing was getting the stains and that residue and that buildup off the plate. So I'm going to make that a members only video because that's exclusive knowledge and education on how to clean these bad boys and keep them whistle clean. So I'll do that for us. No clients. By members, do you mean subscribe? No, subscribed is one thing. Members, because it doesn't cost you anything to subscribe, right? So I also have my membership packages. Maybe once I end the live, Queen, you'll be able to see the join because you can scroll. Now, I don't know if you knew that. I didn't know that where you see like, I think there's like, you can like the video, you can share it. But you can scroll under my videos and there is a row of options. You got to find the join button. And now I wish I knew because I can't see what you guys see. Vaughn, you wearing me out with your research because you be on some other stuff and you don't pay attention when you do your research. So I don't believe you now. So you're gonna have to send it to me and let me look at it because you done sent me some BS talking about you found a remember what you did to me. So I'm not gonna let you keep working me out like that. Then buy it. I would say you well then buy it. That's what I'm gonna start telling you, Vaughn. Then make sure you buy it, test it out, and then come to me and tell me that you found something because your eyes be moving too fast, Vaughn. I can't listen to you. I'm like, Vaughn, really? Are you sure? Oh, that's funny. If it's a pressing comb, it better go up to 500 because you can't find a flat iron that's got that kind of heat. And I can't stand pressing combs. I'll never use a pressing comb ever again in my life. That's why I use the pencils. That's my alternative solution to running an old school pressing comb through somebody's edges that does nothing to the ends. That's why I don't like the pressing comb. So I'm able to get the roots and the ends with my pencil. So that's my tool of choice. And mind you, remember, I'm 50. I've already figured it out for me and my clients. You got to figure it out for you, Vaughn. You got to start spinning the bread just like I did and start buying things to test them in order to determine. Because it's one thing to look at something, it's another thing to smell something, but it's another thing to actually eat something, right? Same thing with these tools. It's one thing to read about it, it's another thing to even buy it, but it's another thing once you actually use it. So make sure you complete the whole holistic ream of researching, which is buying it, trying it, and then determining if it's better than what we're already using, okay? Um, but I'm proud of you, Vaughn, because you're doing the holistics, which is research. Holistics is another word for researching. And I'm proud of you because a lot of the stuff and things that we need to do in this life is all self-generated. You can self-educate yourself. It's quicker to go and get taught by somebody else, but you can also embark on a self-educated journey just like I did. It's long. Took me 14 months to figure my stuff out. So I don't know if you have that kind of time to invest into your life like I did, but I did mine years ago. So I'm already on my plateau. You know what I'm saying? Loving my lifestyle, loving my business, loving everything, my businesses, excuse me. I don't know, I don't just do hair. Some individuals are struggling at just running one business from behind the chair and don't have any other real businesses, you know. I pride anybody that running a business plus you're selling a product plus you got education and training too. You're doing the most once you get to that level. So Vaughn, you got a lot of work to do, but I'm so proud of you for doing the works you are doing. Very proud of you. um very proud of you. I was just saying, not that I'm getting it. Oh, okay. How many ear piercings do you have? Oh, I've had three. Um, but I let my third hole close. You see it back there? But I was a three-hole piercer. I just went and bought these little joints right here. It was like $300 right here by themselves. But I needed a real post to go into my second hole. And then I used to wear a lot of jewelry, a lot of gold. But you all know I used to sell drugs back in my day. And one of the what I call hierarchies of being a baller is you wear a lot of gold. That's kind of how you like demonstrate the fact that you got money, right? Is you you lace yourself in gold, right? And so one of my managers actually told me that. She was like, Tanya, you look like a drug dealer. Because I used to try to be like Miss T. I thought I was married to Mr. T at one point because I used to wear a whole bunch of gold necklaces. I'd have on two, three herringbones. I'd have on like a Cuban link as well with something hanging way down here. And she was like, Tanya, you're doing too much. And I was like, how you figure? She was like, girls that wear big gold hoops, that looks so ghetto. And I was like, for real? Because I used to be ghetto. Like, y'all, I used to be ghetto. And I didn't know it was a perception, you know? So she was like, yes, women that are high end and got a lot of money do not wear big earrings. And it's true. So I went and bought me these beautiful hearts that's got diamonds lined on them too. Y'all see that? And that's my primary earring that, and I never take these out. When you buy real jewelry, you don't have to take them off. I sleep in my rings. I bathe in my rings. I all notice that if you buying like paparazzi stuff or that fake jewelry, you can't bathe in it and you better take it off because it'll turn your skin different colors. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for asking that question. Thank you, Queen. All I use is my water. I don't use tap water and soap on my face no more. And listen, I'm a licensed esthetician. Look, this is all I do. You spray my water on your hands first because you should cleanse your hands prior to doing your own facial. But once I cleanse my hands with my water and you just rub it in until it absorbs, and my God, your hand and your skin is so soft. I then do 2 more sprays, rub it in again, and then I provide myself with a mini facial every day. My water removes things like, you do got sweat buildup on your face. And some people don't understand what the white look is on your face. They call it ashy. That's a lot of that is your sweat. And quite frankly, tap water don't get it off. And so, well, the problem is that the tap water does not remove all traces of the soap no more. Tap water in the world today is too hard and heavy. So you got all that stuff you see in your bathtub and on your toilets. It's on you. Ew. And my water is the only thing that gets it off. When you use my water, your face ain't going to be tight and turn white. That only happens when you use tap water and soap. And I did not realize that tap water and soap on my face was a problem. Everybody admits it. That yes, Tanya, you're right. When I use I don't care what kind of soap and I don't care what kind of tap water, your face is going to be white and it's going to feel tight. Then what? Now you got to pick up a moisturizer, which is not healthy for our skin, which contains carcinogen chemicals like alcohol that what covers and adds to all that soap scum that you have on your face, which is what's causing your skin to feel tight and white. Man, so many individuals, I'll say it again, want to know, Miss Tanya, how do you keep your skin so even? And I don't get pimples anymore. This is all I put on my face. I then follow up with some eyeliner and some lip liner. That's it. Listen, y'all, I used to have to add concealer to my face every single day. My eyes were so dark, it used to look like I had black eyes. My dad used to always ask me, like, is some man putting their hands on you? And I'd be like, Dad, what makes you ask me that? And he finally said one day, your eyes be looking dark. I didn't realize that that was my eyeliner residue that soap and tap water don't remove. So now that I only use Queen my water, I'm surprised you haven't ordered some yet. Everybody else is ordering it like crazy. I just had a girl ordered a wholesale bundle of this size because I think she's an esthetician and she now realizes like this is way better than tap water and soap. So now she uses this instead. She's given her clients a holistic alternative solution. Queen, I got a holistic approach for you. I use this on my nails too. Now I know, let me ask you something, Queen. Do you use a nipper to get that white stuff from around the nail bed? Because guess what? I'm a licensed nail tech as well. We were both trained to think that the only way to remove that is with a nipper. My water softens that because guess what that white stuff is? From me, the link is in the description. All you do is click on, I labeled every link. I'm getting ready to have a Valentine's Day sale. So I'm dropping my prices by 40%. It's going to be a 1-day sale only. So get your coins ready and get ready because it's only 1 day, Valentine's Day. I'm giving love to you all by putting everything in my brand 40% off. So my Masterclass will be 40% off. My wholesale bundles will be 40% off. My individual prices of my water beauty solution will be 40% off. My resellers fee to join my resellers program will be 40% off. What else do I got cracking? Um, yeah, 40% off sale coming February 14th, and it's just one day only. Wait for the sale, Vaughn. I got a sale coming. So you can get your bundles at 40% off. That's a lot of money off. Do y'all know what 40% off means? That's almost 50% off. That's almost half off the regular price. That's a big sale. And guess what? That's another thing I don't see people of brown skin doing. Don't never want to have no sales. What is wrong with people of color? I'm always having a sale because I be making money. When I put my product on sale, it sells. I promise you that. That's one way to make sure you want to move your product, put it on sale. I had to learn that the hard way. Yep, I have a video also. I did it last week, Queen. If you go through and watch, I titled it How to Shampoo Your Own Hair. I did a whole video, Queen, of me shampooing my own hair, how I add my water, then how well I was able to comb through it. I demonstrate everything on this channel. There's not too much of nothing that I have yet to demonstrate. So I would say you haven't taken the time to watch my videos. You may just be jumping in here on my lives. So I'm going to ask that you do the research, go through my list of live videos. It's in there, and look for the one that says how, I think it says something, shampooing your own hair at home or something to that effect. And I covered every single thing step by step. We just categorized that video as a members only video because there was so much knowledge and information that is now going to be protected from my members only video, members only. Okay. So that's what's up. I'm gonna get off of here because it's going on 2 hours. For your class in Arizona, is that for the resellers? No, my class in Arizona is for anybody. You don't even have to be a professional behind the chair to take my trainings. You can be a mother that may want to learn how to care for your daughters or detox your daughter's hair. You may be a spouse, then you want to learn how to detox your spouse's head. You just may want to learn how to obtain a certification under your belt. You know what I'm saying? For later on down your line. But anybody can take my training. You can be a nail tech, you can be a barber, you can be a weavologist, you can be a braider, you can be a mother, a father. No beauty license required to learn anything from me, because I wanted to help everybody, not just those from behind the chair. So glad you watched, glad you asked that question, Vaughn. My resellers get 40% off my trainings is the benefit, one of the many benefits that you gain when you become my reseller. And mind you, Vaughn, once you become a reseller, you automatically get 40% off every bundle. So you would never pay what you paid for that bundle that you bought last time. In fact, it's only going to cost you $111 total. You paid like $170 because you bought it retail or you bought it wholesale outright. Once you become a reseller, you get 40% off that price. And I include your shipping because I'm that smart. I know how to run business. So once you become a reseller, you never pay for shipping, and and you don't pay for taxes either, because once you become a reseller, the first thing you should be doing is getting you an individual retail sales license, which is something that I coach you on once you come on board. I got a whole online boarding process that every reseller goes through that helps you to understand the benefits that you have under my brand. But yeah, I just brought on my newest reseller down in Vegas. Shout out to Miss Arilla Bacon. She's a cannabis celebrity chef at that. She uses my water on her skin and on her hair as well. So it's growing. My product is spreading and like a virus, and it's taken off. And I'd like all of you to finally try it because, like I said, I got a sale coming up, which will help you save a little bit more of your coins and keep it in your pocket, but still gain the same benefit and beauty as you get if you paid full price. Any last questions? Might need to be a reseller, but I'll let you continue to guide me on my journey. You only want to be a reseller, Vaughn, if you have retail, if you want to sell a product, because it's not easy. Listen, I got a team of resellers that keep spending their re-up money. So they make it very difficult for them to what's called re-up for their inventory, because my product does sell. So it's going to sell. And listen, my 16-ounce bottles, you retail it for $65. I know a lot of women that are choosing to sell paparazzi jewelry. You're only making $5 a unit. That's not a lot of money for you to be making for your time and efforts. For me and my brand, you're going to earn this bottle sells for $12 plus tax. My 16-ounce bottle retails for $65 plus tax. That's some good money to be making if you really want to sell a product. Now, I do have one individual who doesn't do hair. She actually loves the product so much that she's got 5 kids in her household. So she needs a lot of water. So she saw the benefit of just becoming a reseller. She don't sell the product. She wants the discount. So she paid the reseller's fee, came on board, but she doesn't resell what she buys. She actually just wanted the discount. So every time she orders now, she gets 40% off and uses it at home. So that's an option. You don't need to or have to feel like you got to sell it, but it is definitely a huge benefit to be able to receive that 40% off anytime you order. Yeah, so thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Queen, you used to be a nail tech, right? What services did you offer? Yes, so I did manicures, I did a pedicure, and then back then when I was doing nails, I was into acrylics because this was back in 2009. Remember, I'm 50 years old, so I've been in the industry a long time. And so when I was doing nails, it was back in 2009, 2010. And so acrylic was popular back then, and I was a cold piece. I knew how to work them drills. I know a lot of girls would try to file with a handheld file. Like, girl, you taking all day to do that. Get you. I noticed that not everybody knows. Do you operate a electric drill bit, or do you do your shaping by hand? Because I know that that's something that not everybody knows how to do, which is work that nail bed, but I mean that nail drill. But I could do the drill. So that's all I did back then. And I only used to charge, I think I charged $15 for an acrylic rebase because I was not stupid and I needed to compete with all the Chinese people. And the Chinese people, they do it quick and it be on point all the time. It don't be humpy or lumpy. You know what I'm saying? The acrylic, them Chinese people or Asian people, they know how to get it done right. I promise you that. I've gone to quite a few girls, Queen, that done had my nails looking funty, especially the free edge, because they don't know how to file properly, right? Or putting too much acrylic on the free edge and then it's too humpy and then you got to try to smooth it back out. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I let it all go, Queen, because I was like, I'm getting way more money. I sure wasn't nowhere near no 6 figures a year doing nails. So I decided to get into holistic hair care. I only offer now 3 services. My cheapest service is $140. I never was nowhere near charging that when I offered nails. So I didn't realize how I was capping myself. Plus, I had to go get a job when I was doing nails because it really wasn't enough money for me to pay my rent, pay my car note, pay the rest of the bills, make sure I had enough money to go to the grocery store. So that's why I got out of doing nails. Now, I'm not asking or telling you or inspiring you to get out of nails because you have your own lifestyle. Miss Tanya, I got to make a lot. I want to make the most money. You know what I'm saying? So if that means, and mind you, I went to cosmetology school, but I don't offer esthetician services and I don't offer nail services because hair, man, you can make so much more money offering hair. I had to figure that out for myself years ago. But thank you for asking me that question. That's good. That's a good question. That's a good question. Good question. Good question. All righty. Hi, Miss Patricia. Yeah, use an e-file, but I also use in-hand file. That's what's up, Queen. I'm gonna check you out. Can you post your Instagram page for me, Queen? Because I want to go check you out. Check out your work, see what you're doing, see what you're rocking with. And let me ask you, Queen, I hope you ain't making the fingernails all oily like everybody else, because that's not a good look. I don't know why certain women of color think that being oily looks healthy, and that does not look good. Greasy fingers after you get your nails done is irritating for us. So I'm hoping that you follow the holistic approach and spray them fingers down before you before you paint with MYWater. Rub it in. It'll make the nail bed clean. You don't have to use no alcohol because alcohol is a carcinogenic chemical. Yes, it's an antiseptic, but why are we spraying an antiseptic on the nail? Don't even make sense unless you nipped the nail or the cuticle, you know what I'm saying, made it bleed, because I hate nippers. I hate nippers. So now I tell the nail tech, they can't use no cheese grater on my foot because that's improper practice. You're not supposed to be using a metal implement unless you have a callus. And once you use the metal implement, you're not supposed to just disinfect and sanitize. You're also supposed to sterilize as well. And I could go right now and probably sue about 6 nail shops that are not sterilizing their metal implements. I watch them. All they do is rinse it off with soap and water and then let it air dry. That's only disinfecting and sanitation. There's 3 steps to it. I do know my stuff and I worry about that. So that's a no for me. You better not use no cheese grater on my foot. Who came up with that? Using a cheese grater. And how many women are cool with that? That's a big no for me. I tell them, oh, no. Get a pumice stone, please, and thank you. And that's what you're going to rub my foot with. I tell them I don't even have no calluses. You just going to scrape my epidermis off? Like, man. Hello, Miss Patricia. I know you do, Vaughn. I need the money too. Shoot. Now you got to educate yourself on proper promoting because a lot of individuals think they know how to promote their business and wonder why they ain't getting no clients. I got a team, y'all. I didn't even know how to properly promote my business. But now that I've hired a marketing team, oh, oh, baby, I got clients trying to break my front door down, trying to book with me. I have a wait list now. I can't even service everybody that wants to get in with me now because I got a marketing team. So I've had to learn. We think we know what we're doing, especially us of color. We do so much assuming in so many areas in our lives, assuming that we know what we're doing when you clearly don't, or else you would be balling too. You know what I'm saying? So I clearly know what I'm doing, clearly know how to run business. I clearly, you feel me, must know something. Look, I ain't gonna lie, lost $400 yesterday at the casino and it didn't even bother me. Love it. Before, if I'd have lost $400, I'd be like, oh my God, now I can't pay my car note, or now I'm short on my booth rent, or now I can't do this. Nah, I live a lovely, lavishing lifestyle now that I follow the approach that I follow. Now that I do the things that other people have told me to do, I'm doing them and it works. It works. Thank you, Miss Patricia. I'm definitely living my best life. I ain't gonna lie. I am giving women here in Denver their healthiest hair ever. Plus, it's growing. These women have told me they done been to dermatologists that ain't grew no hair for them. They done been to trichologists that ain't grown no hair for them. And they've been to a lot of stylists that have not grown their hair for them. And now they're seeing that now that they're in my chair, whoa, it's almost astonishing to see our hair getting fuller and fuller and fuller when we all know that it was getting thinner and shorter and shorter. So thanks y'all for joining me. I'm about to get off of here and get on with my Monday. I need to do this video for my members only, which is how to safely and effectively, because so many people want to go the safe route, but you got to make sure you're effective too if it's safe, and demonstrate how I keep my titaniums super clean and how we get that buildup off so you don't have to keep repurchasing your flat irons. Because listen, it's the buildup that ends up seeping under the plate that ends up allowing the plate to burn out. I know I have gone through so much money replacing flat irons. Now that I've learned how to clean them, I don't have to replace any of them. So all of this, amen, Patricia. Amen. I didn't know. Does anybody know what amen means? Without Googling it, I'm going to just tell you because I don't have to Google it. It means so be it. I didn't know that. And so be it. That's what amen means. It's a way to agree. Amen. Amen. I never knew what amen meant. Like, why do we say that at the end of a prayer? Amen. So be it. Makes sense because when we pray, we're casting a spell. I didn't realize that. This is why you got to be careful what you say, because the universe might catch it and make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Aha, amen, Miss. So be it. Yes. Thank you all. I love you all. Patricia, Vaughn, Aaron, Queen, Miss Lula, Mari, all my people, Mark, who else can I think of? OJ, MME Flair. Shout out to everybody that I work with. I hope I don't forget nobody. Shout out to y'all. I've mentioned I've mentioned those close to, Beth. I can't forget my Beth. She's up in Canada. Um, she just connected me with a woman that tests products, and I'm definitely going to send her my water so she can give me a review. I'm gonna be like, what you got to say about my product? Because she's gonna be shook at the two. Um, can you be going live again later today? No, Queen, because my marketing team now we got to regulate some stuff, and I really don't like it. But we have to make sense of everything that we're doing so that you all can gain and be more prepared, right? So we just had a meeting this morning talking about what days I should do what on. So because Mondays are my better days that I'm free, because Sundays, yesterday, I didn't have a chance to go live because I did clients. I had a one-on-one meeting in the morning. Then I had to get to the suite and do a client. So I didn't have as much free time and then I went to the casino. So I didn't have as much free time as I thought that I would have. So I'm going to start going live on Monday mornings, because I'm always free on Monday mornings. And a lot of holidays are on Mondays too. So I'll be able to catch more of you on Mondays. Saturdays and Sundays for, it just did it again, y'all. My screen just flickered and it said that I'm live, as if my video just stopped and started again. So let's get off of here. I need to drink some water. I've been talking too long. Don't forget, check back tonight, the video of me and my granddaughter. I think you guys will enjoy it. It's very cute to watch. But then also make sure that you join. I would prefer that you all join my top package, which is only $24.99 a month, which is going to feed you exclusive videos and information and education about all things hair, skin, and nails. All right. Yeah, I'm like, what is that white area? I wonder what does that right here on my lip. Whatever it is, it comes off. I can't figure out what it comes from. Do y'all be checking yourselves out in the mirror like this? I know I do. I be like all up underneath my lid, and I be checking myself out. I be looking, see if I got any boogers, all type of stuff. All right, y'all, I'm out of here. I love you all. See y'all on the next live, and love you. Don't forget to join a membership package, and I'll see you on the member side. Deuces.